Thanks for listening to Middle Aged and Mediocre. I'm Cash.
I'm Joel.
And we are a podcast about all things strange and unusual, death and UFOs, and other creepy,
Cults,
weird, random
ghosts.
There you go.
Yeah. No, I'm just naming things in the room.
Oh my god.
There's a cult of ghosts.
Welcome back to Middle Aged Mediocre. I am Cash, joined as always. Always. Never
Always.
joined as always by that guy sitting across from me.
Yep.
What's his name?
Joel.
His name's Joel.
Just Joel.
Just Joel. I sometimes forget.
No, it's Joel.
We're back.
Yep. 3 weeks in a row.
Has it been 3
Yeah.
weeks? Look at us.
Woo!
Look at us. We're doing it.
3 weeks in a row and 3 listens.
We got an early recording day going on because Ohio State
know.
Buckeyes football is back, baby.
Yeah, and I'm going to be in a pool watching it.
Joel's going to watch it in a pool.
Pulling my own vomit.
He's not playing today.
No.
He's taking the day off. He told the team he'll join them later on. He's got commitments today.
I'm wearing the shirt, and I told you when I got here, like, I regretted it already.
Yeah.
Because when I put it on, I was like, someone's going to talk to me about the Buckeyes. I was like, they might not, though.
Right.
Because I don't want to be talked to.
Right. No, nobody does.
No. Like, not when I'm just out in public by myself. Like, So I'm at, like, this sale that was going on at a local business in their parking lot. So he's like, you ready for the Buckeye game today? And I was just, what do you say to that?
That's when you should have taken the shirt off, threw it on the ground.
I was like, well, my conditioning's a little bit lacking. I was like, my tackling's a little off, but I'm gonna give it my all. I'm gonna leave it all out there in the field.
Yeah.
I said, stand up, and I tackled her, and I said, does it look like I'm ready?
So last week you got rear-ended. This week you committed a crime.
It's only a crime with the cops coming. I got out of there way.
Okay, good job.
I said, oh, wait. And she was like, oh, my back.
That's not what it is. Stupid.
Yeah, dummy. No, it was just like, I don't know. It's Indiana. I was like, wake me up when Buckeye football starts. Like, I don't follow it closely, but I don't think Indiana is going to be much.
Shouldn't.
I don't know.
We'll see. I'm excited.
That's why they play the game.
That's why they play the game.
And you leave it all out there. 110%. You leave it on the field. You don't take any plays off.
No, not a one.
No.
I mean, unless you're on the sideline.
Yeah, it's plays. Even on the sideline, because I played. Listen, I'm not trying to brag, but I played a half year of high school football.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yep.
Half a year.
Half a year.
Beginning of the year or end of the year?
Well, I moved during my junior year, like after the first semester or whatever. So I was just like getting to meet my new doctor, and I was like, yeah, I'd like to play football, just talking shit. And he's like, oh, well, I am the doctor for the football team. I could probably get you on there. I was like, oh, like, now? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I practiced. I played in a couple JV games, couple plays, but I was just on the sideline.
Too good.
Taking plays off. I
think you were too
like
good.
The biggest guy on the team, but just no talent or, like...
That's always a bummer.
I was like, hey guys, you want to draw or something?
Yeah.
You guys been watching The State? Anybody?
Yeah, you're big. The coach sees you and he's like, oh, this is a dude. Then he sees you on the field.
Oh, like in the first practice, I got a stinger and I thought I was dead. I was just like, call an ambulance! Why are you standing there? Where's the helicopter? I can't feel my shoulder. It's okay. It feels better now.
I've left everything on the field. My spine's over there on the field.
Football, yeah, it's back.
I pooped everywhere. My poop is all over this field.
We won't be able to practice for weeks.
I have left it all. Yeah. Blood, sweat, urine, semen, it's all there. Poop.
Oh, man.
Okay, so Joel,
I'm excited for football.
That's your field.
I'm ready. I just said all that to the lady when she said, are you ready for the Buckeyes?
Oh, do I sound ready?
Yeah. I'm ready for Browns. I am ready for Browns. I'm excited for that.
All right.
That's the day after our big sale.
Okay.
We have our big sale next Saturday, and then next Sunday is opening. Well, I think Thursday they probably have a game, but...
Is there only one game? I think it starts...
Probably like a Thursday. There's 2 games, maybe.
I thought there was a game coming up like here in a day or two.
Oh, really? NFL? I don't know.
I think there's a money.
Bengals.
What's the... Yeah, I think there's a game, Chiefs and Lions.
I thought that was like the Thursday night game, like before.
Maybe. Yeah, it is Thursday.
So
Okay,
it's
that's
not this Thursday. It's next Thursday.
No, it's this Thursday.
Oh, it's this Thursday.
Yeah,
like
first game of the season.
Today's what, Saturday?
Yeah,
Okay, that's how calendars work.
it's the
too.
7th, 8:20.
All right.
Yeah,
Wow.
first game of the season.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And then because then the following Sunday is the rest of the games.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna have our big sale Saturday at Leroy's in Belpre.
That's right.
Middle-aged and mediocre yard sale.
We'll have movies.
I got some hopes and dreams to sell.
Joel's got hopes and dreams. There'll be
2 for 1, baby.
There'll be some art stuff there.
Yeah, we'll have art, some toys, VHS, video games, chessboards.
I think I'm bringing some sports cards.
I said records, but I'm a fucking liar. I'm not selling any of my records.
Okay.
You cannot get any of them. Fuck you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm mostly going to end up probably being lazy and choosing a lot of what I'm bringing by how much do I want to carry.
Yeah, you're going to have like 4 things.
Yeah.
Oh, these are $250 each.
Yeah. Yeah, they're very valuable.
And I'm going to overdo it. I'm going to... Leroy's just going to think I'm moving in.
Right. You're just going to bring your entire
I might
house.
as well probably just set up a booth once we're done with the sale. I was like, well, I can either rent a booth or just take it all back.
Yeah, I'm leaving all this here.
I got some stuff I'm bringing.
Try to sell it to Leroy. Yeah. Like, you just want to buy the whole thing?
They're like, there is no Leroy. Like, I want Leroy out here right now. Like a wrestling promo where I just set up a chair like right in front of the door. Like,
I ain't leaving.
I ain't leaving this chair until Leroy comes out.
I dare you to do that.
And they like just bring someone like, all right, just go out and say you're fucking Leroy. This guy is crazy.
Yeah, this guy ain't leaving. He's been talking about how he pooped all over a football field once. I don't know.
There's soccer fields by Leroy.
There are.
I might leave it all on the soccer field.
Oh, God.
Come out and find out.
I hope there's no kids playing soccer.
I don't know what time it starts. Probably like 10.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You're 10. The detail guy.
Ah, fuck. I am. We're screwed.
I'm just showing up with things.
Yeah, we are fucked. But yeah, but that's next Saturday.
We'll be there whenever we want.
And the Saturday after that, I'll be at the My Way Lounge doing comedy again.
At least you think it's the My Way Lounge.
Yeah, I saw a sign that said something else, but I don't remember none good. So,
but it's the My Way Lounge building.
Yeah, if you're familiar with
Parkersburg
or familiar with driving into buildings in your car, you know the My Way Lounge.
Oh yeah, I think that's happened a couple of times. Right?
Oh, it's happened a couple dozen times. Yeah. I don't understand how. Like, I understand how.
Strange claim to fame for that building.
Yeah. They've been hit more than. Never mind. Some jokes you gotta abandon them.
Yeah. You gotta let go.
I abandoned them like my first 7 children.
Oh. That reminds me of a sad story I heard today.
I think that's why I said 7.
Probably.
All right.
So yeah, let's not get sad. Because I had to this morning. I had to sit through sadness.
Sadder.
Yeah. So I do have a story today. It's going to be kind of a quick one.
Oh, wait. Before we go, I got one more thing?
Yeah.
Last night, I tried Monster the Beast Unleashed alcoholic beverages. They don't even have any sugar or caffeine, so I don't know what Monster's doing.
Monster the Beast Unleashed.
I went to get Hard Mountain Dew in Belpre because you can only buy that in Ohio, and they had Monster the Beast Unleashed. It was like a 12-pack, 4 different flavors. Really good. Drink 6 of them.
Oh, it's a seltzer?
Yeah, oh yeah. Ugh. I drank 6 of them, baby. I was good to go.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was asleep before 11 like a baby.
The cans look nifty.
Yeah. It's funny that there's no caffeine or sugar. Like, I was getting tired. I was like, I shouldn't be getting tired drinking Monster. We're drinking Monsters right now, but we got the energy ones.
They got Mean Green, White Haze, Peach Perfect, and Scary Berries.
I would go the Green Mean, Berry Scary, White Haze, and then Peach Perfect.
Oh, so you had all 4?
Oh yeah, I got the variety pack.
Oh yeah, I see that here. The variety pack, $18. Huh? I hate seltzers.
I like them.
I know you do.
I don't like beer. I can't drink beer, and I'm got kind of tired of doing shots, so started drinking me some seltzers. They do a good boy good.
Yeah, it's too tingly.
Yeah.
I don't like the tingliness.
I love tingliness in my mouth.
Yeah, I know you do.
Anytime you want.
Yeah, I don't want anybody tingling in my mouth. The cans are cool looking.
Yeah, I felt really
kind of
cool.
Scary.
Monster, the Beast Unleashed. It's like that video of the lady like explaining how Monster is a Satan.
Yeah, yeah, because of the logo. Yeah. Well, it's delicious.
Yeah.
So
yeah, Satan's delicious is what I've always said.
This is my second one today.
I got another one right here, ready to go.
It's
Monster, fucking give us money.
Caffeine and nicotine is literally all I
Yeah,
do these days.
me too. That and weed.
Well,
It's really confusing my body. Like, I don't know what he wants from us. Like smoke a blunt, drink an energy drink.
so I thought before...
Allegedly.
Yeah. Well, I think you're allowed.
In my Sims character, this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Well, you're a big Sims guy.
Oh, huge.
Huge.
Huge. They call me Phil Sims.
Do they?
Oh.
Yeah. I thought that was because of your football days. No. You guys had very similar careers, I feel.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think he also pooped on the field once.
My football name was Skid Marks. Actually,
Okay.
So.
Yeah, not a bad name. I joined a fantasy league this season. I haven't done one. Remember last year I tried one? I think it was last season. And it was just all fucking nerds. And I had to tell them to basically go fuck themselves before it even started. So I joined a much more normal one this season.
Got good.
Going with the Springfield Meltdowns.
All
Doing
right.
Simpsons.
Yeah,
keeping it
nice,
Simpsons
nice,
related.
nice.
So we got a draft Monday.
Oh.
Big night for me.
Get Nick Chubb.
I don't think I'm going to get Nick Chubb.
Okay, get Watson.
Not a chance in hell.
Not a chance in hell.
Not a chance.
Okay.
Even if he was projected to be the best quarterback this season and would win me every week, I would not take that son of a bitch.
That's fair.
Because I'm not the Cleveland Browns. I think I'm going for Tony Pollard, running back. I think I'm going for that, maybe.
Dallas
a lot of people
Cowboys.
saying Bijan Robinson is the guy to take for running back. But he hasn't even played this season. He's
He's
a rookie.
Okay.
So we don't even know yet. He may not. He was amazing in college.
The Falcons is the
Yeah.
Falcons take. Okay, I've heard of them.
Yeah, but I just don't see the Falcons having
Who's their quarterback? That second year guy.
Desmond Ritter.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
I like him, but I like the Falcons. But they got good wide receivers, so I don't know. They got a great tight end.
NFL, I'm ready.
Me too.
Let's get it. I got that
Yeah, same here.
magazine. I got a preview magazine that I read on the plane.
Yeah.
And Kylie's like, these are all just numbers. I was like, oh, they're all
So many numbers.
Oh, the numbers! I wanted to just eat them off the page. All the numbers. Dang, 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 dang.
Yeah, I'm looking. I love when football because you have something to watch all day Sunday.
Yeah.
Well, you have college football all day Saturday.
Yeah, if you can get into it.
I enjoy it. 'Cause I enjoy
It helps it when you're in a pool.
Well, it also helps when you're betting.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, when you're
Oh, you're
betting
back
on
to that?
games. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've been back to betting for a little while now. I've been killing it lately.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
But yeah, when you're betting on because it got to the point where it always gives you something to watch because you'll watch games between two
Yeah.
division.
Wright State against fucking.
Oh yeah. You'll watch shit like that at 11 o'clock at night, and you don't know who any of these guys are. You don't know what division this is.
They're cursing kids and just trying to live out their dreams.
But then you got football day Sunday. You got Monday night football. You got Thursday night football. There's always something to watch. You got wrestling on other nights.
Football's coming on. Yeah, wrestling tonight.
Yeah.
Payback
is the night. And then tomorrow's all out for AEW.
Yeah, they're like a week after all in.
Yeah.
Next week's all up.
All up.
And it's all down.
So I thought before we got into the story, so I don't know if we've really talked about it, but I took a new job position at work where I'm
You're the head janitor.
I'm the head janitor.
I'm proud of you.
I'm
You're cleaning up that place. No.
I'm in a higher position now, and I'll probably have to be doing interviews with people soon. And it's been a little while since I did those. I did them at the screen printing shop. I actually had to take over doing interviews when I sat in on one, and the guy that owns the place did them because he asked the most inappropriate questions ever. And I finally told him,
How many times you coming today to eat now?
You're not far off.
Oh, really? Okay.
And I was like, you can't do these anymore. We're going to get sued. So I had to tell him to stop, and I will handle them. So I used to do interviews for the screen printing shop. So I'm probably going to have to do them again soon. And I figure it's been a while since you've had an interview.
Yeah.
You've worked the same job for a while.
21 years.
But I feel like AI is going
and actually,
to...
I didn't even interview for that job.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Well, I feel like AI is going to cure vision issues soon, so you're going to have a job any day.
Thanks.
And you're going to have to look for a new job and do an interview.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
So I thought you could help me by letting me interview you.
Okay.
So,
I can't make it today.
Oh, shit.
So that's number one. Something came up. All right. I woke up and I got high. So can we do this tomorrow?
Well, this is a position we're looking to quickly fill. You're actually one of the last couple people we're interviewing, so we really need to make this happen.
Okay. If you give me like 45 minutes, and I'll be in.
Well, I mean, I'll be here for another 15. So...
a half hour.
All right. So, yeah, I just wanted to kind of get back into the swing of things of doing an interview.
Okay.
So I thought you could help me out here?
Sure.
Okay. So, hey, nice to meet you.
Oh, hello.
I'm so glad you've chosen to, potentially work here at Crazy Gary's Logistics and Analytics. We do some crazy analytics and logistics here.
That's what I've heard.
And I feel like you're the man for the job.
I want to get in at the ground level.
You have a very impressive resume. I was very impressed. It says here you were the mayor.
No, that peanut butter stain, that was not for me.
That was from me.
Okay.
Yeah, that was me. I was having a PB SW yesterday.
I saw it on there.
Yeah. So it says here you were the mayor of Circuit City.
The mayor, yes.
That's impressive. What did you do there? What was your mayoral duties?
A lot of things I can't talk about because we're still going through the court process.
Well, a lot of political stuff.
Yes.
As the mayor.
There's a reason Circuit City closed.
Right.
Yeah. It's
not your fault, I'm assuming.
No.
Because I would not want to bring that energy into my company.
No. I felt like I deserved half of what we made every day, and they felt differently.
You're a go-getter.
Yeah.
I like to hear that. I like to hear that you and you have some self-worth.
Uh-huh.
So, I like to hear that. That's a good trait. I would like to also say you are quite handsome.
Oh, well, thank you.
So that is something we like here.
The big beard?
We don't want uggos. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
This is a company that puts handsomest.
I'm wearing a lot of makeup.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Well, I got a few questions for you today.
Right.
Nothing too hard. Just get to know you a little bit.
All right.
I feel like the jobs are yours, really.
Oh, okay.
This is a formality.
Pressure off.
Pressure off.
Good.
Just relax. These are some questions for me to get to know you.
Okay.
And your name is Geoff?
Golf.
Geoff.
Geoff.
It's a Geoff.
Oh, Jeff.
Oh, so your parents just had some extra Scrabble letters when they were playing and decided to get fancy.
Yeah. Yeah, well, my parents are cousins.
Okay.
They're not the smartest.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's alarming. All right, so let's get into some questions here. Just some simple stuff. So tell me, did you sail across the sun?
No, I fell asleep at the pool, and this is why I'm so tan.
Okay. Well, did you make it to the Milky Way to see all the lights faded?
Not yet. I had tickets for that Titanic thing.
Did you see the heavens overrated?
Is there someone else that can interview me?
Well,
Okay.
just, real quick, just tell me, did you fall for a shooting star? The one without the permanent scar?
I've been trained to not answer these questions.
Really?
Yeah, trained.
So, did you miss me while you were looking for yourself out there?
We just met.
You passed that test.
All right.
That was a little test to see what you were paying attention to, and you got that one. So, a couple more.
Okay.
Did the wind sweep you off your feet?
No, I'm a very big person.
Well, that just means
I'm grounded.
Okay.
Is what that
I like
means.
that. I'm
grounded.
That.
I'm not going to be swayed by winds.
Well, we are in logistics, so
Yes.
I like a logical
Here's
person.
something else, too. I don't know what logistics means. So, on the first day, can you tell me that?
Well, we do logistics and analytics.
Oh!
So,
I
hope that clears things up. Here at Crazy Gary's.
Logistics and anal. I thought it said anal licks
Well,
when I first read it.
that's a little, we got laid back Fridays is all I'm saying.
All right.
So, did you finally get a chance to dance along the light of day?
I come from a town where dancing's prohibited. They don't allow it.
Well, I'm going to need you to be able to say words.
You know what word I'm thinking of?
For the logistics.
What word is it?
Prohibited.
It's prohibited.
Yeah.
I had it right there.
You had it.
I'm very nervous.
We can work on that.
I'm very nervous.
We can put you through a training program for that. Did Venus blow your mind?
Venus?
Uh-huh. She's the receptionist out there?
Oh, she did.
Okay.
That coffee was good.
Well, we like to, bring you in here and just blow your mind. Was it everything you wanted to find? And did you miss me when you were looking for yourself out there?
Well, out in the reception area?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I met you yet.
But did you feel like you missed me when you were looking for yourself?
I felt like I had to poop.
Out there.
Like the nerves from the meeting and stuff.
That could have been you missing me, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Yeah, you're
People say when they're thinking about me, they want to poop.
You're going to need to clean this chair.
Venus will do that.
All right.
A couple more questions. Just last two here. Finally. Did you fall for a shooting star for a shooting star?
I fell for a shooting star for a shooting star.
I like it. That's logistics.
No, I was repeating the question back. That's what I always, in interviews, you repeat the question back. Also, would you like to have a piece of gum?
Where have you been chewing? Is it the one you've been chewing?
Nope. Just that's another business tactic.
I like the one you've been chewing.
Okay.
Can I have it?
Yep.
Just can you?
Spit it right through you.
It still has a little flavor. I like that. Well,
that's the chewing tobacco on the other side of my mouth.
Yee off. I don't think you're going to be a fit here.
Oh, is it because I don't know what logistics are?
Yeah, we really need you to know what logistics were. Because we need to know.
Man.
We're mostly looking for somebody that can tell us.
That's how crazy you guys are.
What logistics are and analytics.
Yeah.
So, well, thank you for coming in today, though.
Nah, you just wasted all of my time.
Well, you did get your mind blown
by
Venus. So, and you pooped. So,
I was gonna do that stuff anyway.
You have ruined our chair. Thank you for the gum, though.
Yep.
If you could leave.
All right. Now?
And look for a shooting star somewhere else.
I'll come back tomorrow to start work.
Just wear a fake mustache.
Okay.
And you're hired.
I mean, I have a mustache.
That's the go-getting.
A fake mustache? Is it like a smaller fake mustache?
We would like you to shave the one you have now and wear a fake one that looks better.
I should shave it, and then I'll glue that the hair back on. Like in a different way.
Hey, get crazy with it.
All right.
That's what
Crazy
we do
Gary.
Here. Yeah.
I think I just figured out logistics.
You did it. You're hired.
This has been a journey together.
You turned it around.
Who's interviewing you now?
We made the Milky Way.
Yep.
We made it.
Yep.
All right.
Well, thanks for coming in. Have a good day.
Thank you very much.
Venus will validate your parking on the way out.
That's great.
And thanks a lot.
When do I start?
No, well, we'll call you. Don't call us. We're gonna call you.
Do I need to give you my number?
Nope.
You just know it.
Yeah.
That's the
You'll
analytics.
feel it in your heart.
Okay. Well, I'll be back.
All right.
I'm gonna go.
This is my office now.
I'm gonna go get the chance to dance along the light of day.
All right, just get out of my office.
All right. Thank you for having me today, Jeff. Bye. I think that went well.
You're gonna do good.
I think I'm ready.
Yeah.
I think I'm ready.
If anyone wants a job after that, then they deserve it.
Yeah. So if they can put up with all that nonsense, I feel like I'm back in the swing of things.
That kind of makes me want to go. I would like to get interviewed for a new job. For real. For real.
Yeah?
I shine in interviews.
I'm pretty good at them.
And people don't know me. They don't know the bullshit that I fucking have coming along with me. Then, like, I can push all that bullshit down, and I know what to say.
I always think it's really funny when people get, like, really nervous for interviews.
Yeah.
Because I just go in and, like, I don't try to be...
Yeah. You just,
Like, I go in and I'll be, like, fist bumping. Like, what up, player?
Well, I like to do the kid and play dance.
Yeah?
Like, you know what I'm talking about? Where you kick your foot together, then you kick it, and you, like, spin around in a circle.
Yeah.
And you
show them right up front. I got the moves.
They don't even know they can do it.
No.
Until I get there. That's what I bring. I bring the kid and play dance.
Yeah. You're gonna...
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I get really passionate about the kid and play dance.
I mean, I'd say we could do it, but I think I'd hurt myself.
Oh, I remember, like, at a 6th grade dance, like, 2 of the cool guys did it. And I was like, fuck.
Who was a cool guy?
Oh, yeah.
In 6th grade.
Yeah, there's cool guys in 6th grade. It wasn't me. I was, like, on the fringe. Like, the cool guys knew me, and every now and then they'd be like, hey, what's up, motherfucker? And I was like, shit.
That's in 6th grade.
Yeah. But, yeah, they were doing, like, the kid and play dance. I went to a sleepover once with the cool guys.
Yeah.
Once.
Once.
Oh, once.
All the cool guys. Well, I'm glad you got to hang out with the cool guys a couple times. And they did the kid and play dance.
Well, I was at the dance. That was like in front of everybody.
Okay.
And I was like, slept with those guys. I got a sleepover once.
Yeah, we totally snuggled up with it.
No.
Was that at one of their houses?
Yeah. His mom like took shaving cream, like sprayed it all over their table, and we like made cool designs in it and stuff.
Are you sure these were the cool guys?
Yeah, they were,
or
man.
are these guys just cool to you?
We ate pizza in the basement and watched movies.
Was it just you and them?
What do you mean? Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So it was you and the two cool guys?
No, it was like we had a little brother that was there, and like two other friends and me.
Okay.
Like down in this basement, you know.
Yeah.
It was like a birthday thing, probably.
Yeah.
They were like, let's invite Joel along.
Were the two guys?
I'm sure the mom was like, I think you should invite that Joel guy.
Right.
And they're like, Mom!
Hate the Jews.
He's middle-aged and mediocre.
Yeah, because this was last weekend.
Yeah. Yeah. I was hanging out with the cool guys in 6th grade last weekend. I was like, so what do you guys want to do when you grow up, man? I don't know. They were like, I was just like, hey, you guys believe in angels?
Hey, Mrs. B. Thanks for the whipped cream.
Like, what happened to your car, Joel? I was like, I don't want to talk about it. And they stormed down the basement steps. Come on, guys! No girls allowed!
Oh, well, you know, it sounds
that
fun.
was when I was in 6th grade, too.
Was the house cool?
Yeah, it was, the two brothers lived upstairs in the attic room like it was a fucking movie or something. You know?
Yeah.
And then, we were down in the basement. There was, like, a bar.
Oh.
Yeah, we didn't. We were good boys. We just ate pizza.
So you weren't that cool?
No. We weren't, like, getting drunk or anything. I remember I was so excited when we got there. Like, my dad pulled into the driveway, and he wasn't even done, and I hopped out, and he, like, ran over my foot. It's like dangling. I'm like, I'm fine. I was like, I'm going in with the cool guys. Like, popularity won't hang on my ankle. And I like that limped in. I was like, get out of here. You're embarrassing me. Laying on the ground underneath the car.
Crying.
Dad!
I hated sleepovers. Like, I liked it up until the sleep part.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't, even then I didn't
You're not in
sleep.
your little bed.
Well, and I didn't sleep. So it was like, and like I need a fan.
Yeah.
You know, and like I didn't go to sleep till like midnight or 1 because I had the insomnia for my entire life. So like I'd just be laying in some strange house, dead fucking silent, and it was just always the most awkward thing in the entire world. I hated them.
Can I leave? Well, can I leave?
Oh, I would always I'd call my mom all the time. You need to come get me.
She was waiting by the phone.
Yeah,
she just picked up. I'll be right there.
I don't like it here. Yeah.
He's like, hey guys, my mom called. You guys didn't hear the phone ring, but
Yeah.
I picked it up before it rang. But she called here. And
She said she peed her pants and she needs to come get
She
me.
needs me, and I gotta go.
Yeah.
Moms, I don't know.
I don't know. You know, moms.
You know, mom.
Like, we're trying to sleep. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
moms, right?
I'm leaving those, so, catch you on the flip side.
Catch you on the flippity flop. Oh, yeah. Sleepover.
Also, I didn't like people.
Yeah.
I didn't really want to be, or I don't know why I ever went to NRA, really.
It's like, well, you feel like you have to. You see it on movies.
Because I was more than happy just to be by myself playing my Nintendo.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't need other people for
Yeah,
things.
you can watch Conan at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Exactly.
Why be you?
And their mom wouldn't let me.
Why try to be pretending to have to be asleep over there?
And then you get because I was a good kid. So like,
hey, you're still a good boy.
Thanks. I'm still in the GBX.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So like I didn't have like a lot of strict rules because I didn't like cause trouble. So it's kind of like, well, just you're not burning down the house, so you're fine.
Yeah.
But then you go to other people's houses where like their parents were like super strict about things, and like they have like the rooms you can't go in, and
you gotta wear pants all the time.
you gotta keep your pants on every hour that you're here.
What?
Yeah, it was.
I get you.
Like, so this is what it's like living in a prison.
We at the table here.
Yeah.
What?
We have family dinners. I don't
This
like.
is more for the thing that we put everything on. You just eat at it.
Yeah, you'd really figure out real quick that you're like, oh, I'm kind of white trash. You figure that out a lot of places.
I would just realize, like, I did a couple sleepovers. Most of the sleepovers, we were just cousins. And I feel like that hits a little different because your family.
Yeah, I did a lot of that.
It's just like, all right, I'm going to the kitchen, do whatever the fuck I want now. Like, when you're at a friend's house, you're like, You know, like, oh, do you think we can go look and see what snacks are there?
Yeah, like you always have to be with your friend.
Yeah, but when it's family, you're just like...
Yeah, I run this place.
It's like Olive Garden. That's why I like to sleep at Olive Garden a lot.
Right, yeah.
They're like, you have to leave, and I'm curled up underneath the table like a raccoon.
Like, I'll leave after another basket of breadsticks, thank you. Maybe. This basket, I've been using it as a pillow for the last 30 minutes, and it's getting a little stiff.
I've had Olive Garden breadsticks in a minute.
Yeah.
Let's go.
No.
Okay.
All right, well, let's take a break.
All right.
And then we're going to come back with a story of disappearances.
Maybe I'll be here, maybe I won't.
We may or may not come back.
All right.
We may disappear. Be right back. And we are back.
Okay, I got to ask you a question.
Okay. You get one question.
How... The beard, man. Like, mine's getting long again.
Yeah.
And I just wake up sometimes, it's like all like up under my mouth and like just, I feel like it's trying to choke me.
Yeah.
Like, does yours do that? Like, yours is longer than mine.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a sacrifice. Just, people think it's easy.
Oh, this ain't easy.
It's not easy.
No.
I mean, it is because it's basically doing nothing.
Right.
You're not shaving or... And, like, I see your little mustache is, like, down. Like, I take a drink or something, and my mustache stays wet for, like, an hour.
Yeah, that's a little annoying.
And you go to kiss, like, a lady.
Uh-huh.
Or your lady. I mean, not just any lady.
Right.
I'm only kissing, my lady.
Yeah.
But then, it gets her lips wet. And I don't even realize my mustache is wet because it's just, like, so thick.
Well, that's, you got to look at it as, like, you're not just bringing your lips.
Yeah.
You're bringing them a refreshment every time.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah. Yeah. My Sprite is now her Sprite.
In spite.
I use a lot of straws.
Straws.
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
That'll cut down on that. And then, these cans, like...
But, using all that straws, does that make you want to suck dick? More than
usual?
No, but I wake up, and, it's all, and then I'm, I have to, pull it out of my... I don't know
well,
how
are you laying on your face?
I'm all over the place when I sleep. I'm flipping, I'm flopping, I'm, sleeping on my head, just... feet up in the air.
Right,
just,
like a vampire.
Sometimes I wake up underneath the bed, and I'm like, how did I get here? I'm like an infomercial where, there's something better for sleeping, but I don't know what that is.
But you need it.
I'm using the TV as a pillow, and I'm like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
But I just wake up a lot. It's just, it's a lot dealing with.
Mine, there's certain times where, I'll, usually it's my left side.
Uh-huh.
If I sleep on it, I must really push my face into the mat and the pillows more. I don't know why, but
Little pillow biter.
and I'll wake up and I'll have everything be stuck.
Yeah.
But then you just you go
Just fix it.
you go to the bathroom.
Beauty versus pain, right?
Yeah.
I mean that's the trade-off for looking this sexy.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you because
Is that my hat?
Because you this is the hat you gave me. You got two of them.
That's right.
Yeah.
I was looking at that because it's a beard hat.
It's us. It's a guy with glasses and a beard. I really like it.
Yeah.
Because what if we could have a hat with our face on it? Yeah, B gave it to me.
Okay.
Okay, you can't have it back.
Just make sure you didn't steal mine.
No, you should still have yours somewhere.
Yeah, mine's somewhere.
I see it right there. It's right behind you there between the...
Okay.
All right, see?
Yeah.
I
believe
this
you.
is great podcast material. You accusing me of theft?
Wonder why I had two of them.
They sent you two? I don't fucking know.
I think they did.
Yeah. Because you stole them? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because
Did you get the first one wet?
No.
Like Gremlins, maybe you got a little wet and it
No, they sent me because I ordered some beard shampoo and stuff from this company, and they sent me the hat because I went ahead and bought the hat too, and they sent it with the beard shampoo and stuff. But then they must have forgot they sent it because then I got a box with just the hat.
Those fucking idiots.
So they must have been like, we fucked up.
It's a good hat too.
Yeah, it's nice.
So do you wash your beard every day?
Yeah.
Like just regular shampoo and conditioner, or do you use a
yeah. I use regular shampoo on it, and then I have
I like to cry into mine and just work that in really good.
Lather that up.
Yeah.
Well, I use the No More Tears shampoo, so
I use whatever Lily has in there.
But then usually through the week I use I have a beard oil that is a spray.
Oh.
And I'll spray a little bit out in there and then comb it out. So it's
okay.
So
I went to the Sports Clips and they trimmed mine. I'll probably do that again.
Yeah.
Sure.
I usually trim mine up.
Yeah. I want to get rid of this old patch.
Once every few months.
I don't like the mustache being down over my lip.
That does get a little annoying.
Yeah.
But it's hard to That's hard to do on your own.
Yeah, and I only have a razor with like the big. If I had like a little tiny, like a special little razor thing, I could do that, but I don't.
What you do is you do it in sections.
Yeah.
So you pick like the right, like if you look at the middle of your lip.
I already have fucked it up. That's why I want to pay someone to do it.
Yeah,
like
so if you go like middle of your lip, and then from there down to the corner of your mouth is one side, and then you do the other side.
Yeah.
And you just take little like scissors.
Oh, little scissors.
And you just go a little down
ding, ding, ding.
on each side,
Yeah.
and then you just hit the little top part a little bit.
You can do mine. You do me, I'll do you.
I'm not. I have bad experiences. Somebody I was dating once wanted me to shave the. We were both a little intoxicated.
Oh no!
But they wanted me to shave the back of the underneath their hair, on the neck. And I was like, I don't think it's a good idea for me to do it. You're not gonna like it.
Yeah.
I go like, it's easy. All you gotta do is it's like a triangle.
Hair up and...
And I was like, yeah, but I don't think. And it went bad. I'm much better with my own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you mess up yourself, you're like, oh well.
Right.
But if you mess someone else up, you're like,
unless you do it really uneven and you don't notice the next day.
That's why, yeah.
You're like, I spent a whole day walking around like this.
I'll let someone else do it. Okay, thanks for the beer talk, Dad.
No problem. So, we're going to talk about the Yuba City Boys.
All right.
It was the last weekend of February in 1978.
Oh, man, I wasn't even born yet.
What year were you were born?
79. August 79. This was,
So you're innocent here.
Yeah, okay.
This couldn't have been you. So 5 friends from the town of Yuba City, California.
Yuba.
Were about to embark on a journey. So on Friday the 24th, Gary Mathias, Ted Wire, Jackie Hute, Bill Sterling, and Jack Madruga headed up to Chico.
From Yuba to Chico.
From Yuba to Chico in Madruga's turquoise and white 1969 Mercury Montego.
69?
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Nice. They were going up there to watch, or down there, I don't know which way. It says headed up to Chico, so I'll believe that. They headed up there to watch a college basketball game at the California State University.
Man, did you see about that women's volleyball game in Nebraska? They had like 91,000 fucking people.
Take that, AEW all in London.
They're like, it's the largest event crowd for a women's sporting event.
It was pretty insane.
Yeah, okay.
Did you see the girl, speaking of women's sports, did you see the girl at the Morgan Wallen concert beat the shit out of the other 2 girls in the porta potty?
No! Okay!
There's the video went viral over the past couple of days, but it was in...
I think anything that happens in a porta potty goes viral.
It was either in Ohio or Pittsburgh. I can't remember which one now. But, this girl apparently... so she, apparently cut in line to use the porta potty, but she didn't know she cut in line.
Yeah.
But when she cut in line to go into one of the porta potties, she was with her mom.
Like maybe there was one line for all the porta. You know
Must
what I mean?
have been, yeah.
Where she probably just came up right when someone came out, and she's like, "Oh, that's mine."
Yeah, and I'm sure everybody was intoxicated.
Oh yeah.
But so she supposedly didn't mean to, but she cut in line, and the girl she cut in front of was fucking pissed. So as she's going into the porta potty, this girl's already raising hell. So the girl that cut in line, her mom stands outside the porta potty, kind of guarding it.
Yeah.
So the girl that got cut in front of her, another girl start ganging up on this mom, and they're talking shit to her. Then they grab her and they start fighting her.
Whoa!
And they've got her in another porta potty ganging up on her. And then all of a sudden, the girl that accidentally cut in line, she fucking comes out of her. She could hear what was happening.
Yeah.
She fucking comes out of her porta potty, and she beats the shit out of these other 2 girls.
Oh my god!
She grabs one by the hair, throws in a couple punches, and just tosses her to the side.
I expect a little more on the Morgan Waller fan. I'm a little let down, disappointed by all this.
Well, then she turns.
Try that in a small town. I mean, that's not him, but
close enough.
Yeah,
same guy.
They're all the same.
Same guy. And then the other girl who was involved, she grabs her and shoves her back into the porta potty, and then just like kicks her in the face.
Oh.
And then like slams the door on her. It was like a goddamn WWE show.
That sounds like John Wick.
It was pretty awesome.
All right, we'll have to watch that after we get.
Then she did an interview with like Dave Portnoy. She did an interview with Dave Portnoy from Barstool. And she's like, I just did like what anybody would do. Like they were attacking my mom, so like I just beat the fuck out of both.
Someone attacks my mom. That's not going to be a smart move for them.
Yeah, I mean that was exactly what you would expect from like either Ohio or Pittsburgh at a Morgan Wallen concert.
Yeah,
it was great. So anyways,
it was great. I fucking loved it.
Anyways, these 5 men, they were all developmentally disabled to varying degrees. All were very high functioning, though. Matthias and Madruga had both served in the Army and had driver's licenses.
Good for them!
Yeah. Matthias had been diagnosed with schizophrenia and had had a couple of violent episodes in his past, but he controlled the condition for the previous 2 years with medication. He now worked in his stepfather's landscaping business. Madruga was assessed as having a low IQ.
Madruga!
They probably called him that. But he was not mentally handicapped. Wire, the oldest, at age 32, lived with his parents and grandmother and had recently been employed as a janitor. He was a good friend and something of a protector of Hewitt, the youngest, at 24, who idolized the older man. Bill Sterling was deeply religious and would often read to and try to proselytize patients at mental hospitals he would visit. He and Madruga were really good friends. All 5 of them were active in the Gateway Day program for handicapped adults in Yuba City and were members of the Gateway Gators basketball team. And they were looking forward to playing in the first game of a tournament on Saturday the 25th. If the team had won their game, they would all be traveling to Los Angeles for a free week there, so it was a very big deal for them. Matthias had been driving his mother crazy, urging her, quote, "We got a big game Saturday, don't let me oversleep." So the college game on the 24th ended at about 10 p.m. with a win by the boys' favorite team.
Hell yeah!
And they all piled into Madruga's car, prepared to head home because they had a big game the next day.
Yeah.
They stopped 3 blocks away at a market to get some snacks and drinks for the ride back to Yuba City. The clerk remembered them because he had been trying to close up the store, and he was slightly annoyed at the arrival of the 5 men.
He was fucking pissed. Slightly annoyed.
I've already cleaned the fucking hot dog roller.
You motherfuckers.
I've already counted all the cigarettes.
Yeah.
With that, the Montego headed out of the parking lot and away on the 50-mile drive back. But for 50 miles, you got to have snacks and drinks.
Yeah,
Like, I'm sorry, store owner.
Well, I'll be asleep.
You'll be sleeping.
I mean,
You'll be reclined back.
I fell asleep in the game. You had to carry me to the car. You guys are like, let's get Joel loaded up.
You'll be okay.
Everyone be quiet. Joel's sleeping.
Yeah, you sleepy bitch. It's
either be asleep or, like, be in this state of panic that I'm not the one driving.
Oh,
so,
really?
like, I can't watch the road because, like, I just assume that, like, every other car is going to, like, malfunction and just...
I think that's the reason I can't sleep.
Because you have to... No, I'm just going to go to bed, and if we die, we die.
No,
I don't want to see it.
I have to be awake to try to, like, make sure whoever's driving is not going to fuck up.
No, I can't watch. I'm like... and again, it's not the person driving. Sometimes it is. But more often than not, it's just I'm not in control. So I can't control, like, how you react to other people.
So one way or the other, you're dying in your sleep.
Yeah. So I was like, I might as well be asleep for
Okay.
it's like a flight or fight.
Yeah.
Fight or flight in the body.
Flight.
I'm 100% flight. Like, I've been fight a couple times, but I mean, it's got to be something.
You're like those goats that.
I am.
Just when you get scared, you're just.
Just fucking. Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, you go to sleep.
This has
quick
been a great session, Doc.
Right.
I mean, I would like to just. Whew. Worth every penny. Worth every penny.
Well, I'm glad I can help you. All right, so on at 5 a.m. on that next Saturday.
Wow, so the game ended at 10. They had 50 miles. They probably didn't get back till like 11:30, midnight.
Yeah. Well, I'm a Jean Wire, one of the boys' moms.
They are a little slow. Driving.
No, I'm not.
Driving.
I'm not gonna stand for that.
When they drive, they're a little slow.
I'm not gonna stand for that. Not here. Not
see you in hell, Satan. Go ahead.
So I'm a Jean Wire. Woke up at 5 a.m. on Saturday. Something seemed wrong to her. She got up to check on her son and found that Ted's bed was empty. She called Bill Sterling's mother, only to discover that she had been awake since about 2 a.m. and that Bill had not returned.
Bill Sterling may be one of the coolest fucking names I've ever.
Bill Sterling.
That's a fucking... That's a good name.
His mom, Juanita, had already called the Madruga household and found out that Jack had also not come home.
Oh.
They soon contacted the Hewitts and Gary Mathias' stepfather. No luck with them either. So none of the boys had made it back home. Saturday passed by slowly with a growing sense of worry for the 5 families. And finally at 8 that evening, they called the local police to report the boys missing.
I can't believe they waited that long.
Yeah.
Like, especially since they missed that. They
just
didn't make
all
the
day.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Assured.
But that's 78. I mean, I don't know what the fuck that means, but yeah.
Right.
Jesus.
Assured that this apparent disappearance was something completely out of the ordinary for the 5 young men, the police began investigating the surrounding region to try to find out what happened.
Hey, what happened?
On Tuesday, February 28th, the mystery suddenly took a perplexing turn. Jack Madruga's Montego was discovered in a strange location, 70 miles away from Chico, up the Oroville-Quincy Highway, little more than a dirt mountain road running up into the Plumas National Forest and the foothills of the Sierra Nevada, northeast of Oroville and far away from the route the men normally would have taken to get back to Yuba City. The car was in an odd condition as well. First, it was at 4,400 feet of elevation and right at the snow line, nearly to a point where the road was closed due to snowfall. One of the windows was down, and the back seat was littered with the wrappers of the snacks they had bought at the market. The car appeared to have become stuck in a snowdrift and spun its tires, but it was not overly difficult to move it out of the snow. The 5 men could have done it rather easily.
You're going to say there's 5 of them.
There was a quarter of a tank of gas in the car. There were maps of the area in the glove box, but the keys were missing. Perhaps the strangest detail was that although the road was essentially unknown to the boys, the undercarriage and exterior of the car were strangely unmarked for a low-profile vehicle navigating 8 miles up a rough mountain road in the dark. No dents, no mud scrapes, nothing, not even on the muffler. It appeared to have been driven either with remarkable care or by someone who knew the road intimately. And
it's like they fucked the road?
They fucked that road.
Wow.
They knew it. What's the word?
Inside and out?
What do they always say? Like, there's something they say that's like religious. Like, I don't know. I knew them. Oh, I knew.
Biblically.
I knew her biblically.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're good at words.
We are.
We are good at words.
We're logistical and analytical.
Yep.
One problem was evident. While the car was there, the boys were not. A search got underway, but very shortly a heavy snowstorm moved in and put the searchers in their snowmobiles at risk, so it had to be called off. Meanwhile...
I guess so much time had passed, probably by the time they got it. Like, did they not see footprints in the snow?
Right.
It's right there at the snow.
Meanwhile, police in Yuba and Butte counties put out word to the public looking for help, and the families put up a reward of $1,215 for information that could lead to their discovery. A variety of supposed sightings were reported in and were quickly disproved, except for 2. The first was from a clerk at a small store in the village of Brownsville, about 30 miles from where the car was found. According to her...
I'm about to get to Brownsville after this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're going to have to...
2 Monster Energy drinks? Come on!
According to the lady at the small store, 2 days after the boys had disappeared, they had come to the store in a red pickup truck. While 2 men she identified as Hewitt and Sterling went into a phone booth and made a call, the other 3 came into the store and bought burritos, chocolate milk, and sodas. The owner of the store corroborated her story, and the authorities treated it as a credible report. Nevertheless, there were strange inconsistencies with it. Wyer's brother said that such a road trip to the exclusion of playing in their basketball game would have been completely out of character for Ted, and Hewitt's brother said that Jackie hated using the telephone. In fact, usually he or Wyer would place phone calls for him. Furthermore, no one could account for the red pickup, which none of the men would have driven. The other sighting was even more compelling. At 5:30 in the evening on February 24th, which that was the night, that was the Friday night, right? That would be the 14th.
Oh, 14th.
So that Friday night...
Sorry, Cupid.
Where's it at? 5:30 in the evening on that Friday night, 55-year-old Joseph Shones was driving his VW Beetle up the Oroville-Quincy Road. He owned a cabin up there in the woods. He supposedly wanted to check on the snow conditions in preparation for an upcoming family ski weekend. As he got to the snow line, he also apparently got stuck in the drifts, and in the course of trying to free himself from the snow, he apparently suffered a mild heart attack, which was later confirmed by doctors. In considerable pain, he lay down on the seat of his car and left the engine running to keep the interior warm. About 6 hours later, he said that he saw headlights coming up behind him, so that would be at about 11:30 in the evening. Headlights were coming up behind him, and he thought he heard whistling sounds. And looking out, he said he saw a car parked down the road behind him with the lights still on. There appeared to be a group of people gathered around the car, including one that he thought was a woman holding a baby. He thought he heard them talking, so he called out to them for help, whereupon they turned off the headlights and everything went silent. Later, he said he also saw flashlight beams passing by his car, and he called for help again. Once again, the lights were turned off and everything was quiet. He also thought he had seen a pickup truck parked briefly about 20 feet behind his car before continuing down the road, but later he told police he couldn't be sure about that because he was becoming delirious from the pain he was experiencing. Eventually, his car ran out of gas, and with his pain subsiding, he decided to set back off down the road to the Mountain House Lodge 8 miles back to the beginning of the highway. Oof. So this dude laid down in his car having a heart attack.
Yeah.
And then 6 hours...
like, well, no one's coming.
And then 6 hours later, he's like, I'm good. And he just walked down the road.
Heart attack, smart attack.
As he was walking back down the road, he passed by the Montego, about 50 feet behind him, sitting in the middle of the road, where he had seen the people milling around the night before. Once he reached the lodge, he had a drink, and then the manager drove him up to his cabin, both of them passing the car on the way up the road. Unfortunately, neither of these sightings brought the searchers any closer to finding the 5 men, and their families pursued practically every avenue to try to locate them, even consulting psychics. Nothing was found, and the days stretched into weeks and then months. Then, on June 4th, when were you born?
August 79.
Okay.
It was still before.
So you're still innocent.
Okay. I was getting worried.
Then on June 4th...
A lot of this sounded familiar.
A party of motorcyclists out for a Sunday...
I have flashlights.
You do have flashlights.
I mean,
you've held a baby.
Yeah.
So, you've been in a car. You've bought snacks.
I've made a baby.
Okay, weirdo. Then on June 4th, a party of motorcyclists out for a Sunday ride into the mountains after the spring thaw drove into a deserted Forest Service trailer camp located about 19.5 miles up the Oroville-Quincy Road from where the Montego had been found more than 3 months before. They quickly noticed several things. First, one of the trailers had a broken front window, and second, they detected the unmistakable stench of decay. Opening the door, they went inside and found a most unusual and tragic scene. The body of Ted Ware lay on a bed, swathed in 8 sheets tightly wrapped around his body, including his head, in a manner that clearly indicated it had been done by someone else. Furthermore, while he had been a 5'11", 200-pound man in February, he had lost somewhere between 80 and 100 pounds. Third, his feet were severely frostbitten to the point of being nearly gangrenous. He also had a growth of beard that indicated he had lived for as long as 13 weeks after his initial disappearance.
Damn.
Apparently, in mortal agony from starvation and freezing temperatures, is how he had been living. Arranged next to his body were his nickel ring engraved with Ted, his gold necklace, and his wallet with cash still inside it. There was a partially melted candle. There was also a gold Waltham wristwatch without its crystal, which all 5 families confirmed later belonged to none of the boys. On the floor near him was also a pair of tennis shoes. They belonged to Gary Mathias. His own heavier leather shoes were missing. Other odd details became immediately apparent. First, no heat source had been started, even though a full propane tank was in a shed right next to the trailer, and there were matches, paperback books, and furniture nearby which could have been used to start a fire. All they would have had to do was turn the valve on the propane tank, and they would have had heat in the trailer for weeks. Second, a dozen or so emptied sea ration cans were scattered about and appeared to have been opened with an army can opener, which Mathias and Madruga would have known how to use. However, in the same shed next to the trailer was a locker full of dehydrated Mexican dinners, fruit cocktail, and other meals which would have sustained the 5 men for a year, and all of that was untouched. With this discovery, searchers...
So there's only the one body there so far, Ted.
Yeah. With this discovery, searchers went to work trying to determine what had happened to the other 4 men. The next day, they found the remains of both Jack Madruga and Bill Sterling, both off to either side of the road about 8 miles back, nearly 11.5 miles from where the car had been found. Although Madruga's body had apparently been subjected to animal predation and Sterling's was little more than bones, autopsies determined that both men had died of hypothermia and, in fact, had most likely lain down near the road in deep snowdrifts and fallen asleep. The search continued and included Jackie Hewitt's father in spite of general encouragements that he not participate. Sadly, the next day, he was the one who discovered Jackie's backbone under a bush about 2 miles northeast of the trailer where Ted's body had been found. Jackie Hewitt's Levi's and shoes were with the bones, and his skull was found nearby the following day. It was never determined whether they had also made it to the cabin with the other two men, only to succumb later in an attempt to go back down the road to get help, or whether all three had died of exposure during the night in February as they struggled up the mountain. Unfortunately, there was no sign of Gary Mathias, nor would there ever be. He had vanished into the wilderness completely and has remained that way to this day. It seems clear that he made it to the Forest Service trailer with Ted Wire, but he didn't because they found his shoes there.
He took Ted's shoes.
But he did not have his medication on him, so it would have only been a matter of time before his schizophrenia would have manifested itself again. About a quarter mile to the northwest, the researchers found several Ford service blankets and a rusted flashlight, which had been turned off, but no one could tell if Mathias had taken these with him. That was one of the many mysterious details that could not be determined, nor does it seem likely that it ever will. Why would Jack Madruga, who hated cold weather, have driven his precious car and his four friends up such a remote and rugged stretch of road in the first place when it was so far out of their way, especially with all five being so adamant about being back into Yuba City for their basketball game the next day?
Yeah.
How was the Montego so unmarked when it was found on a road entirely unknown to Madruga?
How did they see him at a gas station in a red pickup
A couple of days later.
What the fuck?
Who were the people Joseph Shones had seen the night before?
I'm Robert Stack.
Were the Yuba City boys or someone else, if it was them, that he saw before he had his heart attack? Did he really see a woman with a baby, or was he mistaken? Why had they abandoned the car in such difficult weather conditions when it could be moved out of the snowbank without much difficulty? One of the most puzzling questions was why they would have had to try to struggle nearly 20 miles up the road toward the Forest Service camp in the middle of the night, which they wouldn't have known that camp was there, especially when snowdrifts of 4 to 6 feet deep had accumulated at the higher elevations and none of them were dressed for the frigid weather. It was known that a Forest Service snowcat had driven up the road only a couple days before, and many have packed down the snow on the road, and one theory was that the boys might have chosen to follow that path. However, the Mountain House Lodge was only 8 miles back down the mountains in the other direction, so why would they have made it for that location instead? They would have passed on the way up, just as Joseph Shones had done. The Washington Post ran a story on the incident a month after Ted Wire's body had been recovered, and several of the family members weighed in with varying opinions of what had happened. Mabel Madruga said that some force made them go up there. They wouldn't have fled off in the woods like a bunch of quail. We know good and well that somebody made them do it. We can't visualize someone getting the upper hand on those 5 men, but we know it must have been that way. Ted Wire's sister-in-law said they seen something of that game at the parking lot. They might have seen it and didn't even realize they seen it. So she thinks that they witnessed something and they were followed.
Yeah.
And then, I guess, forced.
But after they stopped and got snacks?
Right.
I think psychedelic drugs are involved. I think they got acid, LSD, mushrooms.
So you think they were really partying on the way back to Yuba City?
I mean, that I've heard stories of people on acid. You know, I've heard lots of stories.
That would probably show up there, right?
Maybe. I mean, if they don't find them for a year later, I mean, that's...
Well, they found him months later.
I mean, still, yeah,
You
know, you take a hit of acid or something, or maybe the guy at the fucking gas station, I don't know how he could have slipped him something, but...
Right.
Maybe because that's just... You do some crazy shit when you're on psychedelics.
It's true.
And if sounds like some of their minds weren't as sharp as, you know, like one guy has schizophrenia, like what's that going to do to...
Right.
I mean, I've gone off in the woods before.
Very well could have been.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
Yeah, one of them could have decided
one person or two people being able to get the upper hand on 5 grown men, especially 2 of them that have been in the army.
Yeah,
the way they scattered and just.
So yeah, it sounds like maybe one of them was like really gonna make sure the other, everybody had a good time.
Yeah.
And brought something.
Yeah.
So, and that would make them want snacks.
Yeah. And then just I don't know why a guy would stay in a trailer like that. Not even try to start a fire.
Well, it sounds like he had, for whatever reason, they had like wrapped him up.
Yeah.
So
was he dead? Obviously dead when they wrapped him up. Did he die? And they were like, just.
I don't know.
And how? I mean, the other three were found out in the woods miles away from that thing.
Well, and that's the thing too. Like, if they were on drugs, and that guy lived because they said his beard growth and stuff.
Yeah.
Means he lived for a while.
So who wrapped him up? Did they all live there? They all must have survived.
But they hadn't touched the food. They hadn't.
Yeah. That's a weird one, man.
Yeah. So
now you're gonna tell me what happens? Like,
no.
Is this the part where
you
solved the mystery?
This is an unsolved mystery.
No, but like, what happens though? Like, what they say went on?
They don't know.
You motherfucker.
They don't. There's no.
You motherfucker.
It's a mystery.
Middle-aged, mediocre, and mysterious.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Could have been. I mean, they could.
The one guy never. How could they never even find like the other guy's boots?
Yeah,
I know it's the woods, but
yeah, they never found another trace of that guy.
Wilderness, if you will.
Could have been aliens.
Yeah, could have been aliens.
Like the two could have died if it.
Like and one person thought they saw him. Could have just been 5 other dudes.
Right.
With the red pickup truck.
Yeah.
And I think the guy with the stroke, and then he gets back and they just take him to his cabin. Like, how about taking him to a hospital?
Right.
He just had a stroke and
he had a drink
in his car for like, he had a drink. Are you good? Is that water? You all right now? He's like, oh, I'm fucking ready to go. Can you get me right to my cabin?
Like you said, this was 78.
Yeah.
Times were different. Heart attacks were nothing.
Yeah.
You slept those off.
I don't think there's electricity in 78. I wasn't born yet, so I can't
confirm or deny anything.
Yeah, it feels like electricity is something that came along in my lifetime.
Right. Sometime in the 80s.
I'm 44 years old.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm 40 years old.
Damn, son, you're old.
Yeah. We're middle-aged.
Fuck! Well, that's a sad thing.
And mediocre.
That's a crazy story.
Yeah.
Damn.
So who knows what happened?
What were they? The
Yuba City Boys.
Yuba City Boys.
Yeah.
So if the one survivor's out there listening,
yeah,
and you want to tell us your story, let us know.
Let us know.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
I'm saying drugs. I'm saying some sort of psychedelic drugs, or maybe they all took that one guy's schizophrenia medication.
Maybe. I'm going aliens.
Okay.
I think
aliens on acid.
I think they had the one guy for a little while. And, he was alive with them, growing his beard and shit.
And they're just studying
Well, they were just studying him, and then they brought him back.
Deposited
wrapped him up.
And the other ones are, just got away but couldn't get out?
Or they just dropped him.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's like, we cannot do any more to these boys' anuses.
Right.
We're
all out
they're
of...
hollowed out. We bore them out. We got to just, bloop, drop them down.
Exactly.
And they kept the one as their leader.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And
that was a successful job.
And Gary's still with them.
Yeah, Gary.
Yeah, Gary Mathias. He went with them.
Damn, man.
So
crazy story.
Because he had schizophrenia, so that was more for them to study.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
How about that?
So solved it.
Another one. You're welcome.
All right. I think we did good work here today. So yeah, come check us out if you are in the area that we live in.
The Mid-Ohio Valley.
Mid-Ohio Valley.
Drive hours.
We'll be at, what's it called again? Leroy's?
Leroy's Flea Market.
Antiques.
Leroy's Antiques. It's by Boxers and Biscuits.
Yeah, Boxers Bed and Biscuits. It's attached to that building.
In Belpre, Ohio. We'll be there Saturday.
We don't know what time.
Around 10.
Maybe.
11 for sure.
Yeah.
I would like to be set up by like 10 in my brain.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out what time we're allowed to be there.
Start spamming the social media this week coming up.
Yeah.
And stuff that we're gonna have there because I'd like to make some money.
I would like that.
I mean, it's not just to spend time with you.
I got a tattoo appointment coming up this Tuesday, so I got to pay for that.
Sure.
So, found out that where I work, they don't understand how salary works. So, we're closed all this week.
Yeah.
I don't get paid.
Oh.
That's not how salary works.
No. Salary is you make that.
Yeah.
That's what you make.
I tried to explain that. And they didn't understand it. I was like, well, that's... If I work overtime, I don't get paid more.
Yeah.
So... If I
pay me
don't
money. Why are you guys closed?
Various reasons.
All right, keep it to yourself.
Some maintenance happening.
Yeah.
And yeah. So yeah, I get a week off though.
Cool, enjoy that.
I don't get paid, but I'm pretty happy.
My
about
manager's gonna be gone all week. She's at the beach, so I gotta be in charge, and it's gonna be fucking awful. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, come help me.
Nope.
All right, I tried.
Nope. I'm enjoying my week off.
All right.
I got a couple meetings I got to do for work.
Cool.
But other than that, I'm not doing anything.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right.
Awesome.
Well, that's our life.
All right. Hey, are you ready for the Buckeyes?
Oh, I'm ready.
Let's get ready!
OI.
But
Or OH.
you are not ready!
Not ready. Shit. Fuck! You outed me.
I did.
OH.
I know!
We're ready. All right. Bye.